Right, welcome back. Joining us virtually is one of our favorites, April Sins, dietitian over at Rouse's. April, good afternoon. How you doing?
Good afternoon. I'm doing great. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. And speaking of New Year, a lot of people have probably made those New Year's resolutions to be healthier. So you have some tips to make sure we kind of all stay on track.
Yes. So I have some tips for kind of getting into healthy habits. And the first one is going to be maybe trying out some new veggies in the produce section, loading up the buggy with some produce and some plants. So you can even look for new items. Maybe something like this. This is a Napa cabbage.
Ooh.
This is something that I've never tried before. Just trying new things and new recipes can often be fun and kind of get some new items into your rotation. But if you're not a big adventurous person and you'd rather get like something like a bag lettuce or something like that, you're definitely on the right track with getting some more veggies in. And what I like too is some items that are maybe cut up for us or some things that can give us ideas of some ingredients that we can buy. Like this is fajita cut vegetables. It just
Oh, I
makes me
love
want
that.
to make some fajitas,
Yeah.
or a stir fry. And so just looking for those different items and ideas, and then also your fresh cut fruit can also be helpful because let's be honest, sometimes we bring things home and it gets to the back of the refrigerator and we
Yep.
forget about it. And so sometimes if you bring it home cut already, it can be helpful with getting that into your rotation. Another thing too is maybe a soup mix might be helpful as well with getting
Yeah.
in some more veggies and give you some help on making some new recipes too. Don't forget about grains. So we're looking for whole grains,
Okay.
and if you think about whole grains, that's going to be your brown rice, it's going to be your whole wheat bread, and things like that. So when you're thinking about that, why do we want that? Because it does give us some fiber. Fiber does promote fullness whenever you're eating as well. So I have a brown rice and white rice right here. And my recommendation is if you're not a big brown rice fan, combine two, make a 50-50
That's a good idea.
white rice and brown rice. And so you're actually getting 50% more of your brown rice. Quinoa, you can
I
cook it
love
just like
quinoa.
rice. Me
Mm-hmm.
too. You know what I love about it? The versatility,
Yeah, you can make
because you can
quinoa
make it.
tacos. I've done that before. It's pretty
Oh,
tasty.
that's a fantastic idea. And you could put it in a salad and you could have it hot or cold, either way. And
Wonderful.
so I
Well,
love that.
these are all wonderful ideas, April. I always love the spread that you bring. If you guys want to learn
Mhm.
more about these healthy habits that April just shared, we're going to post this interview on our website, klaf.com. Stay with us. Welcome back. April Sins is joining us again with a very simple recipe to share. April, welcome back.
Recipe. But I was talking about some healthy eating
Yes.
ideas too, and some great lean meats that you could get would be like some lean turkey, chicken. Also, don't forget about beans as being a great source of protein
Oh, yeah. Can't
and
forget that.
source of fiber. Also, some great healthy fats from olive oil, which I'm actually going to be using in this pesto recipe.
I'm
So,
excited for this.
sometimes, oh, me too. So, sometimes whenever you open up a bag of spinach, it might start to turn like a couple of days later. This is
Yeah.
something great you could do with it. So this is a spinach pesto recipe, super simple. All I'm going to do is put a cup of spinach in the blender,
Okay.
and then I'm going to add a tablespoon of garlic, and that's going to really add a nice flavor. Now, normal pesto, usual pesto, is made with basil leaves, so we're using spinach leaves instead.
I like
We're going
that.
to put Isn't that neat? And it's
Yeah.
so useful because normally a lot of people have spinach at home that they can make this. And you could also throw spinach into a stir fry or throw it into a smoothie too. So it's so versatile. And so I put a third of a cup of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, or you could just use regular Parmesan cheese, and then a third of a cup of olive oil.
Now,
And then
does
I'm
it
just going to blend it up.
Does it
Hmm.
matter what kind of olive oil or oil that you use in this recipe? Because I know there's a ton out there on the market.
Yeah, I like just a good olive oil. Like I like this one, the Rouse's one. Just a good quality olive oil that has a really good flavor because it is going to be a big flavor in the pesto. So you want to make sure you're using a nice olive oil that you really like the taste of. And then you just blend it and you put a little salt and pepper in there to taste. And it comes out like this.
Oh
And it
my
is so,
gosh.
so good. And what you could do is that you can actually freeze this. You can
Okay.
throw this in some people say like an ice cube tray. You can freeze it like little cubes and then put it in a bag, or you can actually put it in, just in a little Ziploc bag and freeze it and have it later for next time. And so
I love
you could put
this.
it on a pizza. You could put it on top of zucchini noodles or the palmini noodles that we talked about. Really, really versatile. You could even make a crostini with it. Wouldn't that be
Ooh,
good?
that would all of
Yeah.
those options. You had me at palmini noodles. You came on the show and did a pesto recipe with the pesto. We didn't make our own then, but that would be a great thing to do is make your own pesto and pull up that recipe. Or I
Yeah.
think we figured out what
And it
everybody's
makes a lot.
going to do for dinner tonight. So where can people
Yeah.
find all of these recipes that you've been sharing with us on the show and this pesto recipe?
You can go to rouses.com. There's a recipe section with lots and lots of different varieties of recipes. And I like it because it gives you some great ideas as well.
Well, April, you always have great ideas and great tips, especially with these 2021 healthy resolutions. Thank you so much for joining us virtually today.
Thanks for having me. Great to see you.
You as well. If you guys want to learn more, we're going to post this interview on our website, klaf.com. Before we go, though, let's go ahead and check in with Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Lewis.